Okay, it's time for day 3, so make sure that you have a towel handy. So this is just a regular gym size towel. You can grab a t-shirt, anything where you can hold it with both hands and have a good, probably about 18 to 24 inches in between your hands. So if you don't have one, pause this and go grab one, and then let's get started. So I'm going to have you start in like a sumo squat. So legs are wide, toes are pointed to the corners, tuck your tailbone underneath, hands come up overhead. Now, you don't have to completely lock out your arms because I want your shoulders to stay down so you can have your elbows slightly bent, and you're just going to come side and then stop at the center and then go to the other side. So it's a crunch. So you're leaning ribs to hip, back and forth. So pushing the weight through the floor, through your heels, side to side. Eventually, we're going to single this out. We're going to make it a little bit quicker. But I just want you to give me a few more here just so you get the feel of it and you find your range of motion coming to the side. So now from here, we're going to single this out. We're going to take out the pause in between. So it's single and then give me 2 on one side. So double crunch here. Single, single, double crunch on the side. Single, single, double crunch, so you get the flow of it. And make sure you're curling your tailbone underneath to protect your lower back. All obliques, you're almost there. And then we're going to move on to the floor. So this is our first move standing. We're going to move on our side, eventually get to our back, and then end in a plank position. Last one. Perfect. Don't throw that too far because you got to do this one more time. So I want you to come on your side here. So hips are stacked. Your back foot, your knee that's on the floor, that foot is nice and flat to help support. You stack your shoulders, lift that top leg. This hand here is going to come, reach knee to elbow, and lift back up. So squeeze. We're still working on those obliques. Pull it in. Squeeze. Squeeze. So if this bothers your knee that's on the floor, put your towel under there. It's perfect time because we have it. You can use it if it bothers your knee, especially if you're on a hardwood floor like me. And squeeze. You have a couple more and we have to switch sides. Here's your last 2. And now switch sides. So come over here. You can just flip over. I'm going to switch directions completely. Again, get yourself in position first, and then start, and squeeze. So you're working those top obliques, and pull. Squeeze. Of course, I want you to know, I'm giving you 25 different ab exercises total this week. Make it your own. If you need to make it a little less advanced, go ahead. Add the modifications when you need to. I do show them throughout. Or if you're a rock star, you can turn this into a kick, right? But for this purposes, I'm going to keep it a knee. You have 4 more. 4, 3, last 2, we're going to go on our back. We're going to take the pressure off our knee. Last one, come on down. Come over here on your back. Now, you can use your hands underneath your glutes again for support. So yesterday, or might have been the day before, we did a flutter kick. This time we're going to crisscross. So I want you to drop your belly button and your lower back into the floor. I actually want you to lift your shoulders and your head. So you're here. So you actually can see what you're doing. You're going to crisscross your feet for 8. And then bring those knees in. And then pull them straight back out. So cross 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring those knees in. Push them back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They come in and out. If you need to, you can put your head on the floor if that feels better on your neck. And in. I just find that when your shoulders and your head are lifted off the ground, you're able to draw your belly button and your lower back into the floor. That's me personally. You have 2 more of these, and then we're going to move on. Bring those knees in, kind of like a little bit of a breather. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring those knees in and out. 2 more exercises to go. So here we go. I want you on your elbows in plank. So shoulders are directly over your elbows, pushing away from the floor so we're not sinking in. And I just want you to tap your feet out, left and right, out. So we're just singling this out right now. It's going left, center, right, center, left, center, right, center. You can hold plank on your knees if you choose, or you can just hold plank on your toes or tap it out. So right here we're tapping one leg at a time. We're going to change this up, and we're going to tap both legs out first, and then bring them in. So it's out, out, in, out, out, in. You keep going with that. Your modification still is to just do one leg at a time. If you need to take a breather, hold plank on your knees first before you completely down. So it's out, out, in. You have 2 more left. Last one. Now, if you need to push back, you can, but this is a little cardio element. So we're going to do jacks out and then in and out abs. So it's a jack out, a jack in, feet come up, feet come back. So it's out and up, out and up. So you start that. I'm going to show you the modifications. It's out, walk it up, walk it back. Tap it out, walk it up, walk it back. Otherwise, you're out and up, out and up, out and up, out. You have 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Roll it up, grab your towel. Time for set number 2. So, you're going to be breathing a little bit heavy. Tuck your tailbone underneath. Hands overhead, shoulders are down, side to side. So remember to pause at the top. You're down, pause, and pause. Your recovery, right? If you want to call it that. Side to side. Try not to have your shoulders up to your ears, right? Relax them. Elbows can be soft. 2 more, and then we're going to speed this up like we did before. So from here, come down, down, and then 2 on one side. Lower, lower, and double. Lower, lower, and double. You're almost there. You have 1 more of these each side. So it's single, single, 2, now go the other way. Single, single, 2. Not too bad, you can get rid of that. Unless you need it for this part here, pull your knees down. So you're up, lift that top leg, pull, pull. Again, reaching, squeezing, ribs to hips, and pull. Keep that top leg up, pull, squeeze. Remember, you're only doing this about 30 seconds a side, and then you have to switch. So you have 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Switch sides. Position yourself, stack your shoulders, stack your hips, lift that top leg, and pull. So I'm really contracting my abs, working those obliques, and squeeze. Squeeze. So the first 2 exercises, we're targeting our obliques. The second 3 exercises, that doesn't make sense. Your last 3 exercises, target your center abdominals, transverse abdominals. So pull it in, 3, 2, last one. Squeeze it in, beautiful. Come on your back. So this part here gets the little pooch that hangs over our jeans. So we all want to work on that, right? Legs are straight. Crisscross it for 8. Now, if you want to make this more advanced, take the knee pull out of it. We did it with the flutter kicks, right? Pull it in and out, or you stay here the entire time and you just crisscross away. So your foot's coming on top of the other. You can stay here all day, right? No one tells you have to pull your knees in, but if you do need that breather, go ahead and do so. You're almost there. Almost there. And pull it in and out. 3 more sets. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to bring it in and out. Last 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it in and out. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it in. Fully extend and then come up. On your elbows. This is when you start to really sweat. Again, you're on your elbows here. We're just going to start with those singles. So tap out, center, and center. Out, and out. Here, and here. Remember, elbows are underneath your shoulders, pushing away from the floor. I want you looking down towards the floor. Here. So this is your base. You can always stay on your knees and tap it out. Come back to your knees, tap it out. Back to your knees, tap it out. So this can be modified even further. Tap and tap. Now let's go out, out, in, in. Out, out, in, in. So out and in. You keep going. While you do this, you want to make sure that your hips are not rocking. So if they start to rock, you're here, you're just going all over the place. Slow down. Go out and in, out and in. You have 4, 3, wardrobe malfunction, 2, and 1. Here's your last set, last exercise. Is your plank jacks, your in and out abs, and you're done with day 3. So you're here, plank jack, in and out ab, plank jack, in and out ab. Jack it, bring it in. Here's your modification, out, out, step it up, step it back. You're out, out, step it up, step it back. Otherwise you're here, and up, jack, and up, jack, and up, jack. You have 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it up. Nice and slow. You made it. Day 3 is done. Thanks, you guys. Remember to post when you complete this workout, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 4.